Why do you write bye? What does that mean? Good morning, Beth. Hi, Darla. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you feeling? Good morning, LaDonna. Our Darla's out of the hospital. Wait, I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna freak you guys out. I'm gonna give you one more second for my show to really. Can you believe these birds? You guys, I'm having an amazing day and it's like barely started. That's really weird. When you come on boat, it says bye. It's very confusing. But I'm glad to know that you're not just writing bye randomly. What is that? Can you believe these birds? They called to me this morning. Oh, that's so weird, Bo. Okay, all right, are you guys ready? Okay, get ready, because this is just going to be amazing. All right, so you can see the pink in the clouds. Okay, and over here you see West Palm Beach. I'm sorry, Southern Boulevard. No, sorry, President Donald J. Trump Boulevard. And that is West Palm Beach, right over there. I know it's windy, I'm sorry, but I want you to keep your eye on the prize, because here it comes. Ooh, it's cold. Woo! Wait, first let me say good morning. Good morning. I'm ready for this, okay, you guys? This is amazing. This is such a treat. I'm so excited. Crow's calling to you, Bo. Wow, check this out. Okay, Mar-a-Lago. I know for a fact that President Trump is in there, probably working his ass off. Melania's probably in there with him. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that I'm standing in front of the President of the United States? I mean, I'm gonna say not literally, but quite a distance. He doesn't even know I'm here unless he's watching YouTube right now and is surprised to see that I'm in front of his house. Yeah, like right? You know if Melania's with them or not, huh? Are you in the know? Are you there? Yeah, people are so funny. Okay, so anyway, that's one thing, okay? We've got Mar-a-Lago. Look at the sky. So the sun is fixing to rise. And I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to walk over the bridge. Even though I am super cold. Right? Hey, Pat. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Darla, you don't have to start getting rid of people this early. You can let them stay. Just let me prove them wrong. Not that I have anything to prove, mind you, but it is quite funny when people come onto the beach report and they think that they are going to somehow get me. But guess what? It's not possible. It might be the MAGA hat, I don't wear it very often, but when I do, it's like triggers the haters and the bots. So anyway, look at this sunrise. This is the day the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Oh, if he's a pervert. Oh, good job. Sorry, I didn't. I know, you guys are always protecting me. I love you so much for that. And look how the birds are just right there. It's like so weird. I really feel like they're there for me. Because I'm a narcissist. Hey, Dragon. How you doing? So we are indeed in front of President Trump's house, or in back. It depends on how you look at it. And he's in there. I know he's in there because I see Air Force One. I saw it on my way here. The airport is literally right over there. And if you just drive straight, then you can see Air Force One parked in the airplane jetway, not jetway. What do you call that? You don't call it a driveway, right? It's not a hangar because Air Force One is huge. But it just does my heart so good. I love to drive by in the past 4 years, and I'd see the Trump plane there, and that was super exciting. But seeing Air Force One there, man, makes me so happy. Runway, thank you, thank you. Look at this day. This is exactly this is Palm Beach, Florida, and we are right in front of Mar-a-Lago, President Trump's house. And we're not going to get to see much of anything. I'll show you the tennis courts, and pretty sure nobody's playing right now. I don't think President Trump plays tennis, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Mar-a-Lago looks pretty quiet. We'll zoom in, see what we can see. Everybody, by the way, just ignore the bots. Ignore the haters. Nobody cares. Anyway, that's Mar-a-Lago. These are the tennis courts. It's really not much to see. Little house over there. Aw, Dragon, I'm sorry that I said it was chilly. I know. That's not very nice of me. I have to be more mindful. It's difficult. All right, you guys. Well, I want to head over to the beach and see the real sunrise. It's going to be a good one because I can already tell by the clouds, sunrise behind me. I thought maybe we wouldn't get much of a sunrise this morning because there is some cloud coverage over the Atlantic Ocean, and that usually stops the sun from just coming up over the water, which is so beautiful. But I don't know what kind of sunrise we're gonna get. So for some reason, this day excites me. I spent the evening with my little sister, so my Valentine's Day was complete, and I got to spend it with one of my first and most wonderful loves, my sweet little sister. So we had a wonderful time last night together, and yeah, my heart is full. Valentine's Day was very, very good for me. I really enjoyed it. I hope that you did too. Sometimes it's a hard holiday to lean into, especially when you're a widow. And also, my little dog passed away last year. Around just like actually on my sister's birthday. So my last Valentine's Day was brokenhearted. This year, my heart is mending. Anyway, we are in front of Mar-a-Lago. It's an amazing Sunday morning. And when I got here, this flock of birds, not group of birds, flock of birds, learn to speak, Jill. So beautiful. The birds are just captivating. Let's just watch them. Yeah, thank you, Dragon. I'm still, thank you, Lord, and thank you. I know, it's a grief journey, but at some point you have to let go and understand that you'll see them again. They're protecting the goat. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Oh, riding those currents. Looks amazing, doesn't it? So my husband actually was famous and known as the birdman. He was an animal wrangler and a falconer. And these are the kinds of birds that he could catch. He could raise birds and train them to hunt for him. Just amazing. So when I see birds like this, I feel very close to my husband. What makes you think the birds are Democrats? Because they're just riding those currents. My husband passed away more than 3 years ago. You raise pigeons, Jeff? Oh my gosh, you know what? Do you race them or do you raise them? Or both? Because I inadvertently raised pigeons in my place in Fort Lauderdale. Right outside my bedroom window is a group of pigeons that have decided that that's their home too. And they raise their babies there. So we get to see eggs hatch and babies born, and oh my gosh, it's and loud and messy and it's gross. Hi, Jasmine. Good morning. Thank you, John. Thank you. But yeah, pigeons are messy. They're disgusting. Sorry. I don't like them. Oh, I hurt them though. And then we've got the ducklings just hatched. So we're all about birds. I've got birds all around me since my husband passed away. Okay, well, I told you that I would be in front of President Trump's house, and here I am in front of President Trump's house. The name is Mar-a-Lago. I just saw a car move backwards. I think the chance of President Trump coming out there and waving to us all is pretty slim to none. But wouldn't it be amazing? They're so special. Can you imagine being able to just fly? I mean, you know, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Highway. Think about it every day. Hi, Nathan. Jeff says pigeons saved lives in wars. Yes, they did. And you know what else? It's so fun that you say this. Let's talk about birds for a minute. So my husband used to actually work for airports. He was an airport marshal. And he would train the birds of prey to keep the pigeons away from the planes. Because one bird can destroy an airplane engine. And that is what my husband used to do, was he would train his bird to scare the other birds so that they didn't fly into the planes as they're taking off. Isn't that cool? It's hard. And if you are also going through grief, if you've lost somebody that you love, and you know, we have people on this show right now who are widows, widowers, and some of you have lost children. And of course, many of us have lost our parents. But, you know we will see them again someday. Because they didn't just disappear. They aren't dead and buried. They're somewhere else, and sometimes they're even with us, and we don't even know it. I'm sorry for the wind. I lost my wind microphone and I can't afford to replace it, so that's been a problem. So feel free to send a super chat. All of the proceeds from the beach report to go towards making the beach report a better show. Jeff. Did you ever think about that? How they do need somebody to control the birds? Like, I'm starting to stutter because it's kind of cold out here. I know. I'm sorry. It's not cold. It's a tad chilly. Yeah, I can't get a puppy. I can't have any pets now. When Jesus took my dog home, he told me that he had plans for me, and if I wanted to be around animals, that I can dog sit, I can cat sit, I even bird and fish sit. So those are the animals in my life. I cannot have a dog of my own. Right now, I have a bigger mission. No dogs, no men, just me on a mission doing my thing along with you guys. So we are in this together. Thank you, Georgia. I love the hat too. It's a little bit big on me, but let me tell you this little story about this hat and where I got it. So I was in front of Trump International Golf Course, not too far away from here, and we were rallying for President Trump when he was, I think it was when they were trying to impeach him. And so we were in front, we had a permit to be there and everything, and President Trump came out, and he had Secret Service with him, of course, and he had all these hats. He also had lunch for us. He fed us all lunch. He had Secret Service bring us out pizza and potato chips and I don't know, maybe hot dogs. I don't remember what it was, but it was really great. And he's fed us pizza before too. Where I'm standing right now in front of Mar-a-Lago, this is a very, very popular tourist destination. This is where people come to look at Mar-a-Lago because it's right there. It's a very popular place, so people always stop here. But when President Trump was being impeached, or not being impeached, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, that like everything they do to him. We have a group of people who live in this area, Palm Beach area, and we call ourselves the Bridge People. So my function with the Bridge People is I am a journalist and I'm independent. And so whenever there's a big to-do about President Trump, here I'll put the camera on so you can see Mar-a-Lago in the background. When something's going on with President Trump, the media send a million outlets show up from all over the world. And, you know, they don't like President Trump, most of them. And especially back the last 10 years, they've been attacking him. So whenever I stand here with the Bridge People, they send, you know, all their news crews and everything, and they interview us. For each one of us patriots, there will be like 5 news outlets pursuing us doggedly. So you could always see me on the TV because I would wear my flag hat. And I always stood out like that. But what I would do also is I would position myself right next to the news crews, and I would do the beach report where you could hear the interview live, not cut, not edited, purely live. Ooh, they hated when I did that. And I would just stand there and I would film the whole thing, and I would say things like, this isn't getting cut. I also would talk to the patriots who would show up here, and I would tell them how to deal with the media and things that they don't want to discuss with them, and ways to stop them from gaslighting you or making you say things that you don't want to say. So oh boy, my hat is really triggering the trolls this morning. And thank you, big shout out to my mods who take such good care of all of us. Because here on the Beach Report, we have no time for hatred. And we are not about, getting angry. It's so funny they talk about Epstein, and you guys clearly missed the true facts that President Trump was the one person. Oh, sorry, my hair is very long. He's the one person who took down Epstein. So you're on the wrong side of history. Y'all are talking about, the media's talking points that are never true. So we don't believe any of you. And when we see people saying stuff about Epstein, you guys, I don't care if you get rid of them or not. It doesn't matter to me because, quite frankly, we all know that you're either a troll, you're stupid, brainwashed, a liar and a criminal. I think all the Democrats at this point are liars, criminal, brainwashed. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But if you aren't MAGA, you're on the wrong side of history. There's a reason why it's called Make America Great Again. Because we want to make America great again. And President Trump, look, the sun's coming up. Oh, it's so glorious. President Trump is doing that. And if you can't stand it, then you're not on our side. So that's all we have to say to you. All right. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's weird to see a plane. It shouldn't fly so close to Mar-a-Lago, but the airport is right there. Wow, we can really see that plane. And just like the birds. Yep, it's all coming out exactly. The truth will set us free. I'm very excited about that. And so is President Trump. And he's in there. In Mar-a-Lago. Good morning, Gretchen. So good to see you. You twinkle above us, we twinkle below. Good morning, starshine, you lead us alone, my love and me. Oh, it's windy. All right, you guys. Well, you got to see the sun rise over Mar-a-Lago, and it is windy and chilly. So I'm going to say ciao for now. See you on the next